Israel. A country with immense cultural wealth. In addition to being one of the most innovative countries in the world, today you will learn more about this Middle Eastern country. Stay until the end and enrich your knowledge in the next few minutes. Israel is the first country in the Middle East to demonstrate women's equality in society. Golda Meir was the third woman in history to serve as prime minister of a country. Israel is the only country to have revived a dead language, making Hebrew one of its two official languages, the other being Arabic. The Bible was written in Israel, and from Israel it went out to the whole world. In Israel, formal attire means a clean t-shirt, jeans, and sandals. This is how many guests arrive at weddings. Israel is the only country where national heroes are people associated with great divine miracles, such as King David, Queen Esther, and Moses. In Israel, soldiers and entrepreneurs are the most beloved characters in the country. There is no one who has visited Israel without seeing a soldier on the street, on the bus, or on the train. In Israel, one day a year the streets and highways are literally free of car traffic. On Yom Kippur, all families go out for walks and bike rides. Israel has the largest number of Bauhaus buildings in the world. Israel is not a country with natural forests. All their forests are planted by hand. It is the only country in which military service is mandatory for men and women. It was the first country to ban underweight models to combat anorexia. Jerusalem syndrome affects many tourists who visit the city. Perhaps they come to Jerusalem attracted by the feeling that they have some kind of mission to fulfill. Every year, more than 1 million letters reach Israel, addressed to God. You can cross Israel by car, from north to south in 6 hours, and cross its width, from the Mediterranean coast to the Dead Sea in just 90 minutes. 60% of Israel is desert. The Negev Desert was listed as the second best region in the world to visit by Lonely Planet in 2013. The ancient land of Israel has thousands and thousands of archaeological sites. 2,000 of them are in Jerusalem. In 1963, seeds from a Jerusalem palm were discovered in an ancient pot. In 2005, a tree that had been extinct for more than 1,800 years was planted and sprouted. In Israel, as in Canada, India, Russia, and Mexico, banknotes have braille markings for the blind. In Israel, casual conversation consists of a heated debate about politics and religion. The most popular beach sport in Israel is matkit. Life expectancy for Arabs in Israel is the highest in the Arab Muslim world, at 79 years. Jerusalem is the first city in the world to be fully covered by Wi-Fi. Today it is the most prominent emerging innovation hub in the world. All Jewish people between 18 and 26 years old are entitled to a free 10-day trip to Israel. The world record for most passengers on a commercial flight is 1,088, including 2 babies born during the flight, by El Al, Israel's national airline in Operation Solomon. Israel has more museums per capita than any other country in the world. Women in Israel are much more than pretty faces. They have more academic degrees than the average Israeli man. With more than 4,500 startup companies, hence known as Startup Nation, Israel has the highest concentration of high-tech companies in the world, after Silicon Valley. Most of the Windows NT operating system was developed by Microsoft Israel. It is believed that much of the development of the first cell phone was done in Israel by Motorola, which has its largest development center in Israel. Israel has the highest percentage of home computers per capita in the world. Guinness World Records confirmed in 2016 that Holocaust survivor Israel Crystal of Haifa is the world's oldest living man, at 112 years old. The Bible calls Israel the land flowing with milk and honey. Studies have proven that Israeli cows produce more milk than any other cow in the world, almost double the yield of European cows. The first antivirus software was developed in Israel in 1979. Tel Aviv is known as one of the vegan capitals of the world and has the most sushi restaurants of any city, including Tokyo and New York. The Israeli company M Systems was the first to patent and market the USB memory or disk-on key. Only 10 countries, plus the European Union and Russia, have launched satellites into space. Israel is one of them. More Israelis graduate from college than any other country, per capita. Scientist magazine named the Weizmann Institute of Science the best university in the world for the study of life sciences. Haifa's Carmelit Metro is one of the smallest systems in the world, with 4 cars and a track length of just 1.8 kilometers. Beersheba, a city more than 4,000 years old, has the largest number of chess grandmasters per capita in the world. Per square kilometer, Israel has one of the highest levels of bird trafficking in the world. 1 billion migratory birds cross its airspace each year. 9 out of 10 Israeli households use solar energy to heat water. In Israel, charity, gratitude and recognition go hand in hand. In all Israeli public buildings there are plaques recognizing those who have provided donations. Israeli academics produce more scientific articles per capita than any other country. Relative to its population, Israel is the nation that absorbs the largest number of immigrants on earth. Gal Gadot, Israeli actress, is Diana Prince in Wonder Woman, named the second best superhero movie of all time. Most international airlines have flights to Israel, since it has more than 85 airlines. 60% of Israel is desert. It is for this reason that this country has long, hot and dry summers. Tel Aviv, often called the city that never sleeps, was the first modern Jewish city to rise in Israel, and the economic and cultural life of the country revolves around it. As we can see, Israel is an extremely technologically advanced country, in addition to having a very rich history, in addition to having a very great influence in the world. Sadly, currently the region is finding itself in a military conflict. The only thing left to do is support its people and wish them that be resolved and promote peace. Tell us what you thought of this country, and if you know of any other curiosity, comment on it and we will be reading them. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.